and welcome to another episode of the University Duel Podcast, where we talk about university life and more. Hi, Edward.
Hi, KJ.
Edward, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. You are so electric, so engaging. You make it look so easy.
Get this on camera. So we'll talk about hostels and if they are an important part of university or a source of unnecessary stress. When I saw the topic, I'm like, what does that mean? How can hostels be a source of unnecessary stress?
Yeah.
But I'm speaking from privilege because I went to private school and my hostel to my school was maximum. If I'm walking so slowly, a 10-minute walk.
Wow.
So I don't have the experience of the other side. So do you think that the hostels help?
I think you missed if you stayed off campus because while I was in school, I was able to leave both.
Okay, off and on.
So the school life, the school experience is what staying on campus gives you all-encompassing, right? Fellow students, I went to Futa, a public university at the time.
Your people are here.
Yeah, they're here. Even the name said that on station, I don't look biased. I actually thought when I was judging to recuse myself from marking Futa. But again, I just did objectively so because I know that I'm not the only judge. We're quite a number of us. So whatever, it's almost may not be too significant because there are other judges, also grading them. Okay, so kudos to all the entire teams. So I was saying that I was in Futa, I was on campus year 1, year 2, and that experience of colleagues, somebody cooking beans, somebody saying I need water, borrow me your matches, give me lights. The height of it was even waking up in the night and not finding your colleagues on bed. It's as if the rapture has happened.
But where are they? They are reading.
They've gone to night class.
Oh, okay.
They've gone to read.
So how come is you there for you are in the bed? Why are you not part of people?
Because I was sleeping too much. Yes. So that whole experience, who gave assignment today, who gave tests, all the gist is within
drama.
The gist and drama, it's on campus in my opinion. But when I went out first of all I was looking for an easier life. I saw students like myself who had private rooms, AC in their rooms. Some even had refrigerators.
Is this how life
TV,
is?
And we were sleeping 69 on campus, both squatters and floaters. Those small bunks, 6 and 9, there's somebody on the floor. Another person is larger, like, are we sure we are all students? So I noticed that off-campus accommodation is different. So when I desired that life, I started missing classes. I started getting to classes late.
Yeah, because I knew that you're
there's
always
no
sleeping.
peer pro. I was also sleeping. There's no peer push or pressure. You just wake up. So everybody outside was balling. So you wanted to ball too, and that would affect. So there are two sides to off campus.
Yes.
For the safer and the saner ones, the closer you were to campus, like yours, trekking distance was easier, so you can still get the heat, the feel, because off campus has a lot of bustling activities, right? So a lot of things, markets, this hostel, this lodge, that hostel. You can even go around and check on your friends and go here, who is this lodge, who get this place. But now going further than that, or going into town, was the height of it. Guess where I went to, KJ?
Where did you go to?
I went to town. That was what I'm going to say. My head no correct. Off accountability, off campus.
Even the pressure of just seeing.
It was just crazy. And sometimes you would even not have money to come to school. Except you are one of those big boys that you were driving if you were that lucky at that time.
You were not driving?
No, I'm driving. I was driving my Legacy Benz. Proudly.
Well, now the thing is, when we talk about the context of public schools, like you said, 6x9.
69.
69. We don't have enough facilities on campus
to house everybody, to cater for all the hostel.
What do we now do then?
So that's a big challenge. Our schools are growing in leaps and bounds. The amount of people that wants to get into higher institution for tertiary education is quite high. The amount of facility we have to receive everybody at a go is so limited. So some people say we're a school of 50,000 students undergraduate level. We have only 10,000 bed spaces. Do you understand? So that leaves a whopping 40,000 undergraduate out.
Figuring out
what to do. So again, that means off campus. or that means the 10,000 taking additional 20,000.
And then
you know that works.
20K.
So the 10,000 has a bed. Another 10,000 will squat, then 10,000 will float. So a facility of 10K service maxed and stretched 30K. So that leaves another 20K. Some persons will come from home. Some persons will get off-campus accommodation. Some will go further into town, which I don't advise at this time. And there's a new category, the ones that will get private hostels on campus. Okay. So if you go to some schools, like Unilag, like Uni-Ilorin, and maybe now, I don't know if Futa is in at the time now, you have developers, mortgage financiers, they come to the school premises, they get into a BOT arrangement, build, operate and transfer, or a PPP, private partnership. They build an hostel privately, but on the school premises, and they rent it out. Again, not at the rates the school normally do theirs, and they charge. But some parents say, if you can do this for us, even though some people complain it's a bit pricey, I want my child to still have campus hostel accommodation on campus, even though the price is like you are coming from outside. But
which is very interesting, because in my school didn't build any hostels. What they did was
What's your school again?
Pan Atlantic University.
Okay.
Yeah, PAU.
Okay. And to think that I teach at PAU.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I take entrepreneurship classes.
Oh, since when?
Last year.
Okay, I try. You know, some of us are.
Because I do stuff with the EDC.
EDC for LBS.
Yeah, LBS. So occasionally, very far drive of my life to. I've been there a couple of times.
I'm sure you love my school. Amazing.
Yeah, it's a new school. There's room for growth.
Anyhow, so the hostels aren't even built by them. They get people.
But you guys have hostels on campus.
Yeah, so but it's not. They don't build them.
Yeah.
So they just give
just
the
outside
land.
The school gates, always your left when you're going out. Then
so
with
they
kekes
give the
to
land,
bring you in.
Yes, they give the land to people. I don't even think they pay for the land. You build it and then you rent it to school. You rent it out, blah blah blah, and then maybe like 25 years after.
Yeah, the bid of pay and transfer.
Yes, that kind of thing. So yeah, but it's I think it makes sense.
But that will also be a bit pricey, right? Okay. You're not paying like normal. When I was in school, we're paying 90K, 10K, 50K at the time. I can't remember.
When I entered, I think the first hostel I entered was like maybe 300 and something for a 4-man room. Then the next term, they now
4-man or 4 women, right?
4 women, sorry.
Okay.
They now changed it to like maybe like. My mom calculated it.
And these other people, do you know them? Have you met them before? Just random people you just meet?
No, random people now. Okay. Yeah, like a 40%.
We have to force to know them. So you have to force yourself to like them. And
I hated my first roommate, God. And then they did a 40% increase. Then my mommy protest, and I jumped to another hostel. But I think like hostel life was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And like now, I'm even seeing how it has affected like my friendships, because my friendships were so easy.
Yeah.
Like we're literally sitting there beside each other in class.
Yeah.
Class can finish by 2 p.m. We walk to the hostel.
Imagine if you had to go off campus for that or further.
Gossip for like 5 hours about like me and my friends will stay, and as people are coming, we'll literally be like, oh yeah, let's gossip about this person. Then we'll gossip till like 7. We'll go to your hostel, go and shower. By like 9 o'clock again, you can't come back outside. You continue the gossip with suya or like bread and stuff. Then you now go to. You now go to class. So hostel life was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think as we do stuff like private hostels, and then other people just look for accommodation around. I see like you can't even go into town with PAU because
it's far. It's almost
it's
like
very far. It's
Israelite journey. Yeah, it's a lot of journey.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like school life is fun. It's something that I miss. I don't think I really fully appreciated it when I was there. Yeah. But now I was like, damn, I actually didn't have problems. Yeah. Like, they were giving me money, there was food, everything.
Light, water, everything on campus, right?
Exactly, and I'm not the one paying.
And we had this popular one in Futa at the time, hot plates, electric stove. Who steal my beans? So you may be cooking on your hot plate somewhere, maybe in the kitchenette. There's always
and if you now
move away, your pot of beans don't go, man.
That's right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming on all the shows.
Thank you.
I think you've been on all the shows.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm sure you enjoyed it.
I did.
We'll see you maybe next
year.
And
again. Thank you so much. Well done, guys. Kudos.
Thank you. And that is, wait now, let's say bye-bye first. Okay. And that is all on this episode of the University Duel Podcast. See you next time. Bye.